free.
And we have arrived, ladies and gentlemen, to our grand finals here of the Autumn Gym Challenge Cup finale here at Saiga Center Place in Peak Rivera, California. I am Jesus Coronel. That is Richard Salazar. We guaranteed our 12th different Gym Challenge champion tonight. Will it be Carter Steadman or will it be Deuel?
We will see. And interestingly enough, this is I feel like every single stream we've had so far today has been a weather war, some sort of weather war. And while Carter doesn't have anything that's automatic because of activated because of ability, he pilots that sunny day Whimsicott very well, and it worked out to his favor in the last battle, as we thought. So we will see how these two weather warriors match up into each other.
And we're already underway here as both players are locked in. Carter Steadman with the Whimsicott, Hisuian Typhlosion for Rigoraph, Blood Moon Saluna, Rillaboom and Incineroar, Len on the Garchomp, Kilowatt Troll, Tyranitar, Golden Goat, Dragapult, and the Corviknight. This is also, I think, a rematch from, round 5, if I recall correctly.
Oh, I do not remember because I was locked into a very unfortunate match for me.
Okay, and here we go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our 12th different Gym Challenge champion, and who will it be? We'll find out in these coming moments. Here comes Deuel and his choices of Tyranitar and Corviknight, and Carter is going to have that Whimsicott Typhlosion. As you said it correctly, Len might have an ability for the weather, but Carter can manually reset it.
Yep, yeah, but what the problem is, he has to make a choice of, you know what, no, Hisuian Typhlosion is faster than both of these guys, so all he has to do is set up a sunny day, and then he could easily just... No, but he's not going to, because Tyranitar could easily knock it out regardless.
Yeah, so... I think the point of this Typhlosion right now is to see if you can knock out the Corviknight, because I think, if I know this from experience, Blood Moon Salunas hate Corviknight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true. Yeah, they do. So now here comes Rillaboom, who is going to... something? Setting up the grassy terrain, and what would Len be doing? He
definitely not wanting to sacrifice Corviknight to the Typhlosion.
Yeah, no. Okay.
And then comes Dragapult to hopefully absorb a fire type attack better, but as we saw, he didn't go for Eruption.
No, he didn't. But the sunny day is all set. We are going to lose Sand here. And yep, that as expected, a knockoff to try to O-code the Hisuian Typhlosion. It's not going to happen, and now he's lost his Assault Vest, and there is a whole Dragapult there that's a special attacker, so he is not going to want to possibly keep him in.
Yeah, not in the slightest. Although, once again, I like a trade situation from Carter's end, but I'm not sure this trade's even favorable. And the trade I'm referring to is wood hammering the Tyranitar, although the counter arguments for that is not only do you lose Rillaboom potentially for no reason for a bad trade, but also Tyranitar just easily terrestrializing the grass.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, is it a grass Tyranitar? It sure is. Look at it. Okay, I did not see that coming. So, but he is not going to. I think Rillaboom has taken Rillaboom has taken so much damage, it would not be beneficial to stay inside. So yeah,
because again, the only thing and here comes the Intimidate onto that Tyranitar, which is going to mitigate that Rock Slide damage should it even go for it. But I think I'm eyeing another knockoff onto the either slot, really, and Tyranitar going to reset the...
He's going to reset
the sand once it comes back in later, and in comes Corviknight. Definitely is a resistance to Moonblast, so I'll give it that. The Tailwind gets set up. I'm wondering what the Dragapult did. Did it click Draco Meteor into the... No, just click Flamethrower.
Flamethrower, solid read by Carter, but unfortunately that Flamethrower still did a lot of damage. Even under the sun, and even though it's a fire type, that's still not very ideal. But he gained some of that chip damage back, thanks to, or some chip damage because of grassy terrain.
Yeah. And so here is another weird part, because Incineroar, it does have that Flare Blitz, which can knock out Corviknight if it chooses not to terrestrialize into that fire typing itself. Conversely, Whimsicott can knock out Dragapult should it want to. This just comes down to what position does Len favor here, and definitely wants to preserve that Dragapult, because without Tailwind, Dragapult's always outspeeding the Typhlosion, no matter what. And here comes Tyranitar to reset their weather once again.
Here, and yep, there's not going to be no Flare Blitz boost. Oh, but you know what? The heat of... Oh, not that different.
Yeah, it's super effective, but it's like so many special defense moves. Oh, it loses one of them.
There goes the Assault Vest, though? Yeah, okay, so maybe he might not he might not enjoy the...
Is that Pokemon System Sash? Yes, it does. That's when it's going to be knocked out.
And the sand... Yeah, it's about to get knocked out. Thank you, Chip. Or not thank you, City. What is it? Sandman. Not bueno. But Tailwind is still set up and in Carter's favor, and now he can bring in Typhlosion or Rillaboom to do some... Oh, no. But you know what? That's...
The issue just becomes when Tailwind runs out for Carter, Dragapult's insanely dangerous. So, I think the game plan for Len becomes positioning Dragapult into a position where it can just outright win the game. And in my opinion, Incineroar's the threat for that game plan.
He is going to have to either withdraw the Terminator or Terra. Either way, he has a double win. Or what? Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a way that Carter could at least alleviate, the game plan that now is for Len to have Dragapult in the end game, where Carter needs to find a way to preserve Incineroar for as long as he can. But the question is, can he?
We will see. This is Len has got Carter in a very here. So, no. Well,
he's really thinking about it. Goes for the Woodhammer.
There goes Tyranitar. Is the Flare Blitz going to pick up the Corviknight? You would think yes, but there is no weather boost, so he did unfortunately lose that.
And it has a high defense stat. Not enough.
It does not. There we go. We're down to the 3v2.
Yeah. I also was about to point out that Carter doubled up onto the Tyranitar slot just in case Tyranitar went for the Grass Terra.
Oh, true. Yeah. No.
So the worst case scenario there for Len was not terastallizing, and I think he's fine with it because you're down to final two Pokemon. We know one of them is Dragapult, the other one's Golden Go. Okay.
Oh, this might be... Wait, Golden Go is a Terra Steel, and the Weather Terra Steel is choice specs, and the Tailwind is still up. So that Golden Go is about to just eat a Flare Blitz, where the Dragapult would need Terra. There's just no way it has a Terra to do something.
Yeah, because Tailwind's up for one more turn, so feasibly, Dragapult can protect, but that's not doing anything for your game plan right now, where it's like, Golden Go's the problem Pokemon, because yes, you take a knockoff, you don't take a Flare Blitz.
No, you don't, and Carter, what are you, no, I'm not. So let's see what happens. I don't know, this has the potential to go wrong, easily.
No, it makes sense that Rillaboom switches out here. It's not really accomplishing much of anything right now, and high horsepower, once Golden Go gets weakened of its power, can pick up some crazy knockouts should it want to, and there's a Terra for Len. Golden Go to steal.
And he's gonna protect, what's it called?
The Dragapult?
Dragapult.
I don't think protecting here makes sense, though, for Len. Yeah, you got to go to Freaking Meteor, you're faster than Incineroar, you knock it out, and now Golden Go might be in a good position now. Although, counterpoint, you're now prone to Fake Out.
Oh, true, you are. And here comes...
So this has to knock out the Typhlosion. This single target, Specs boosted, Terra Steel boosted, make it rain! Not enough!
It does not, just by a little bit, but that chip damage is going to do a little more, and then Dragapult, Tailwind I think is over, so Dragapult is going to easily fire off another attack.
Yeah, the only drawback is that it took a -2 special attack drop because of that Draco Meteor, so although it has the power to knock out Typhlosion, how much gas does Carter have left in the tank with that Rillaboom?
Yeah.
Because if it's not enough, Golden Go runs away with this game.
Yeah. Now, I think he actually might just have enough because, as you recall, if you recall, Assault Vest Rillaboom is not in play anymore. And he's already at half-life, so a Draco Meteor, a Life Orb Draco Meteor, even at -2, can probably still kill it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Ooh, that's actually a pretty interesting play, because Flamethrower and Shadow Ball are both safe. Flamethrower with Terra Water makes it not very effective. Shadow Ball will not knock out, meaning... Len either needs to bank on another Draco Meteor connection to knock out the Rillaboom without that Assault Vest, or hope that Golden Go has what it takes to knock out the Rillaboom, because this game plan from Carter is basically, I hope your Dragapult knocks out my Typhlosion first.
Yeah. I am just so locked in right now.
It is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So does -1 Terra Steel Choice Specs make it rain, knock out Robo at half HP with a version resist?
Ooh.
That's the question that's going to decide this game.
It's a single target.
Alright, time to see how this one proves out. Len's going to launch this Rake It Rain! It's enough!
It's enough. It's unfortunate. That's... it's a crit. So, what was it enough?
I guess we'll never know.
It was probably enough. Terra. It's Terra's choice spec damage.
Either way, Len takes game number 1. And that just goes to you. Also, Tailwind was still up, and Incineroar was still slower than the Dragapult, I just noticed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Alright.
I think that speaks a lot about Carter's Incineroar being like bulky invested, and it wasn't bulky enough to take a Draker Meteor, unfortunately.
It was not. Yeah, that was quite the unfortunate situation for Mr. Incineroar. So we will see how Carter picks it up in round 2. Carter, who had both of these guys had very unbelievable runs here today, and certainly not the top I expected, but the top I'm happy with.
Alright, now we headed into game number 2. I understood what Carter's game plan was with the Tailwind and the Sunny Day disruption, but I have a hot take. I don't think you need Sunny Day because it's only boosting the Tyranitar, maybe Garchomp if he brought it, but we saw Len did not bring Garchomp because it's not really necessary into this matchup. Mm-hmm. His only ground attack's Earthquake, which isn't doing much when Rillaboom's around, mm-hmm. And then also, if you knock off the Assault Vest, what good is that yes, you get Sandstorm Chip, but I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is just like, yes, I know, Tyranitar has the Assault Vest and that Sand, so it will disrupt your Carter's Sun Eruption plan, but I'm not sure if you really need the Sun.
No, I don't know. I think you do need the Sun because Tyranitar, you want to mitigate, you want to do as much damage to that Tyranitar as possible. And I believe he gets a boost from Sandstorm, right? The special defense on top of the Assault Vest.
Yeah, it took that Moonblast from that Dragapult earlier, and we only really switched in, so even though it was super effective, it didn't really do much damage. But heading into game number 2, we have a switch up here from Len leading the Corviknight Dragapult. Carter leading the Typhlosion and the Rillaboom, and already the Typhlosion got called out by the Dragapult immediately.
Yeah, that is not a good start for Mr. Steadman. He's gonna have to switch into block. He's gonna have to switch in to make sure that the Typhlosion doesn't do any damage,
or has to Terrasilize to make sure Shadow Ball doesn't KO.
Yeah. That it's a really rough start.
Yeah, Len also an excellent start here in game number 2, calling out the Typhlosion as it has to switch out in front of the Shadow Ball. When's that going to come in, so it will at least take a minimum of 1 hit with that Focus Sash.
Mm-hmm. And if he does... Okay, perfect. So he didn't switch up Tyranitar, so the Sand does not go up, and...
Draco Meteor blinked!
No! That is... To be fair, that does cover for Terra.
That
does cover for Terra, and now there's a healthy Whimsicott, which means the Whimsicott gets at least turns now. And... yeah. What happens now?
The Rillaboom's got to switch out because it doesn't have great damage on the Corviknight, and the only way it's touching Dragapult right now is either committing to a Wood Hammer or high horsepower.
Counterpoint, he's going to stay in to call the switch out into Tyranitar, because I don't see a reason to keep Dragapult or Corviknight either. Who knows?
I think Corviknight's fine to stay. Dragapult, I can see your argument that it's not really in the best spot anymore, and I can see a switch into potentially that Golden Go because he's gonna do it. Okay, he barely got it in time. No switch outs.
He did not do it. Okay, that's
probably a Flamethrower coming out from this Dragapult. Okay, Woodhammer is outspeeding the Dragapult after the Tailwind, but Corviknight's so defensively good, it just tanks the Woodhammer like nothing, and it is Flamethrower to hit the Whimsicott.
But Whimsicott gets another shot at life thanks to its Focus Sash, and now how is he going to want to keep it?
Okay, Whimsicott's gone.
Never mind, Whimsicott's out by Whimsicott. But Tailwind's still set up, so he's Carter does have, that is so insulting. Carter still has the speed on his side, and as long as he leads something faster than Dragapult, he could. I mean,
Ursaluna can do the trick, but okay, having both Typhlosion and Ursaluna is not a terrible idea, because Typhlosion can deal with the Corviknight, which the Ursaluna cannot deal with, and Ursaluna can deal with Tyranitar if it has the right positioning with that Rillaboom. Mm-hmm. And so, I think now is probably when Dragapult switches into Tyranitar. if I were to make my best logical guess.
Ooh, no, that.
They're definitely calling out a switch in that slot.
No,
Maybe a double switch.
I knew he's gonna switch up.
Dragon Ball, and yeah, here comes the Tyranitar, as I said.
Here comes Tyranitar. Yeah, it would have been so.
I mean, if this is Eruption, it's going to knock out the Corviknight, or if you call it the Terra Fire. Oh wait, is that? No, that's Carter's.
Yeah,
that's Carter's Terra, and I believe that is yeah, Terra Fire and a Typhlosion. So unless of course this Corviknight terrestrializes to fire, then this Corviknight's going to faint, and then High Force is going to be redirected, or it's going to Terra Fire and it's going to get eaten up. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. Terra Fire.
Terra Fire.
So in a sense, the High Horsepower was correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So either way, he's not in the worst position.
It's not the best, but it's certainly negligible.
Yeah. Will this... Okay, so Eruption's still going to do a ton of damage.
How much? I mean, how little damage is it to the Typhlosion? Oh! That's a lot to the Corviknight, actually. That might be enough with the High Horsepower if it connects. Oh, wait, Citrus Berry, never mind.
Yeah, no, the High Horsepower. Well, yeah, I think you need the crit here, because High Horsepower can do so much that. Yeah. Wait a minute, though. Hold up. We still have,
Sandstorm, but he got the tailwind up just in time.
And...
So this just means Lens staggered a tailwind as one more turn. So the moment Carter's runs out, Len only has one turn to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But that one turn may be all he needs.
Yeah, because you know what? Tyranitar is not... He already lost his, his Terra. So Tyranitar's not going to appreciate this Woodhammer into the grass, under a grassy tree.
We know there's a Dragon Bolt in the back, and that's what he's going to bring out here. Meaning Draco Meteor can just take out the Typhlosion.
Oh, that's true. Oh, Ursaluna.
Okay, I think I see the vision from what Carter's thinking of. So he values the Typhlosion. So what he's thinking is going to happen is that Len's going to launch a -2 neutral Dragon Meteor into the Typhlosion to knock it out, which Ursaluna probably can just be here for sacrificial lamb purposes.
Oh, true.
And therefore, if you knock out the Tyranitar and get into a position where Dragapult's weakened, you can just launch another Heat Wave. Oh, never mind.
No, that's going to be Goldango. That's absolutely
it is.
Yeah. That Goldango's not. It's going to just.
That's the safe play.
Well, there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was about what I expected. But except this is safer now for Len because he can switch out the Dragapult.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's just gonna follow.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage, actually. A crit, of course. But now Carter's tailwind is over, and Len has a few turns of tailwind. This could not.
That got worse. Yeah.
Yes, cannot be.
Is tailwind out this turn? Yeah, no, there's still one more turn.
Oh, there's still one more. Okay.
So. There's a couple things here. Well, obviously the Typhlosion can threaten the Goldango because Goldango, although it hold on, it has Protect. It could just Protect.
Wait, Goldango's not Specs? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, the only reason that this...
but if he Protects and somehow doesn't get knocked out, if Dragapult somehow gets knocked out, he is done for. So it's not the smartest thing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the play for Len is to switch out Dragapult into the Tyranitar in order to make sure that the -2 special attack drop is mitigated while taking whatever Typhlosion does, presumably Heat Wave. And then Goldango is just fine being knocked out because if Carter for some reason misses on the Goldango, that's big. And yeah, that's what's going to be happening.
True. Dragapult, is he going to protect the Goldango? If he protects the Goldango, that means he has to switch out next turn.
Yeah, there is no switch out. It's just Shadow Ball? I would have thought Heat Wave was something, but I guess we say...
Then the Woodhammer is about to go into the Tyranitar.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. That might be interesting.
He do Woodhammer? He did high horsepower. Oh, no.
It connects.
It connects, but it's not enough of it. And now Carter's tailwind is over, and there's a very, very fast Typhlosion right there. Nasty. Typhlosion. This is Typhlosion I meant Dragon Ball.
And the question I'm really wondering is, well, your Terra's gone, so you can't use Terra Blast. Dragon Ball comes in. Do you Draco Meteor anything, because I don't think there's a reason to Draco Meteor right now, although I guess the counterpoint is you can just Draco Meteor Typhlosion safely, knock off the Roadless Assault Vest, to basically ignore the -2 special attack drop.
But that's not going to happen.
I mean, Tyranitar does have an opportunity to do that with that one turn of Tailwind Lens got.
Is one turn? There was 2 turns. No, you're probably right. There goes Draco Meteor. Unfortunately, it connects, and there.
Oh! There is a knockout onto the Typhlosion, and with one turn of Lens having Tailwind to his advantage over Carter, Typhlosion's going to go down. A knockoff likely is going to happen into this room to remove that Assault Vest. No, it's Rock Slide.
Rock Slide. Okay, so hopefully Rillaboom doesn't flinch here. Okay, cool, but there's also...
how much recoil damage does it take is what I'm asking.
A lot. Because that was a lot of damage on.
This is going to matter. That's probably Draco Meteor range.
Then there's also Sandstorm Chip. I would think it's flamethrower range at this point.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't want... Because the thing... Oh, there goes the Tailwind. You don't want the... You don't want the Draco Meteor to miss.
Alright, here's a flamethrower from the Lens. Dragapult, that's it! Lendul! Your new Gym Challenge champion, winning the Autumn League Cup in fashionable style!
Congrats to Len. Big congrats showing up here, taking no prisoners, and finishing up the last Regulation Cup, the last Regulation H Cup here at Psycho Turtle. We will miss you, Regulation H, and, you know, there's nothing but horror and bloodshed coming. That other regulation.
Can I just say that although we like to call people stubborn, and sometimes people in general just say stubbornness is a bad thing, Len went ahead and showed us stubbornness is not a bad thing.
Yes, correct. He brought out his classic, you know, combo of sand violence, which was not a very conventional pick for Regulation H. Because it was very heavily dominated by rain, but he persevered and ended Regulation H in quite the impressive.
Yeah, that is unfortunately the last tournament of Regulation H and the last tournament of 2024 as well. So, new year, new format.
New year, bad format. All right, party people. I think this is our time to sign off. So
yeah,
thank you all for attending.
Yeah, I want to thank you to everyone watching on Twitch.tv, and go ahead and say thank you to everyone watching, because this has been a fantastic year all around. You know, whether it's been myself, yourself, Richard, there's also been Arnie Wolf, Dennis Geisler, Avi Avatsabai as well, Tyler as well as on the mic. You know, so many people on the mic, so many work that we've been putting out. The competitors, commentators, crew, judges, you know, everyone's involved. We made 2024 probably one of the best years in SoCal VGC history.
Legit. Buenos nachos, party people. Happy New Year.